Yes.
So this is a tutorial on how to change a tire. So step one in changing your tires, you're going to want to make sure your car's on a flat surface, not any type of hill. Then you're going to want to pull your handbrake, your emergency brake, to keep your car from moving.
Then the next step, you're going to want to get your jack from your trunk. And your spare tire as well.
Next, you're going to want to position your jack under the sturdiest part. Usually there's like a rail at the bottom. Then start pumping your jack up to where you can align. And once you're there,
so the next step, the car is now being supported by the jack, but it is not completely off the ground. This is when you're going to want to remove your hubcap, the part that's protecting the inner ring. The next step is to loosen these nuts, but you don't want to take them off all the way. You just want to loosen them. They can sometimes be hard to move. You might have to use the force of your body, but you just want to loosen them, but not remove them. So now you see all the nuts are loose before we lifted the entire car up. This is so that the wheel doesn't spin as we're trying to take the nut off. Now you can again begin to pump up your jack and lift your car completely off the ground. All right, the next step is removing the nuts. Make sure to keep the washer that's underneath it. And after this, you're gonna remove the tire. Once the last nut is removed, you can then take off the tire. So the next step is gonna be placing your tire, your spare tire on. You wanna make sure you have it facing the correct direction and it fits right on there.
All right, and then the next step, you're gonna wanna put all the lug nuts on just hand tight so that we can then lower the car and fully tighten them.
after you got your lug nuts hand tightened, you're gonna wanna loosen the jack so it goes down. In this occasion, this jack, I don't have the right pull for it, so I gotta use a screwdriver just to be able to let it loose. Make sure you let it go down slowly. And once the tire is completely on the ground, you can go ahead and use the jack, tighten it back up, and support the rest of the car so you can tighten the rest of the lug nuts. When you tighten them, you're gonna wanna go in a star pattern just like this. And then just repeat it over and over in that pattern. That way all of the lug nuts are tightened evenly and one is not all the way tightened down. After you're done with that, your car can be lowered on the ground finally by releasing the tension of the jack. You'll be able to just lower it all the way down and remove the jack.
Hopefully with this video we've made for you guys can change your own tire yourself now.